What's up, Wolfgang? You already know we back with another one, baby. Giving all thanks and all glory to the Most High, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, our Father God, the King of all kings, the ruler of all nations. We back with another one today. And I got a juicy story I want to get into, man. You know, it's about a past relationship, you know, the whole flirtatious games and all that type of bullshit. So we're going to get right into that today. Let's go. So check it, right? Me and this chick, we had just got together. We ain't been together that long. You know when you first get with somebody, you try not to meet the family prematurely. You try not to meet the mother, the father, the brothers, the sisters too soon. So that's always been something that I try to be conscious of. And, early on in our relationship, she hit me up one day and she was like, "Hey, me and my family, we sliding down to Florida for Christmas. I want to know, would you slide with me?" And I'm like, "You and your family? I don't even know your family like that to be going on road trips and shit." You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Nah, I'm cool." You feel me? I'll holler at you when you get back. Hope you have a safe trip. Hope you have a good time. You and your family, you going down there to visit, because she was going to visit her other sister. She got three sisters. I met two of them, but the older sister that she had lived in Florida. We were living in New York at the time. So she was like, "Yeah, we all going down, to visit my sister and her family for Christmas, and, I want you to go." I'm like, "Nah, I'm cool." She was like, "But I really want you to go." Now, once again, like I told y'all before in the last story, she's pushing the issue, basically trying to force me to, get to meet her family members. Now, I have no problem with meeting the family, but I do have a problem with meeting the family prematurely. It's too soon. We don't have enough invested in this relationship to be meeting, everybody like that. So I'm like, I'm cool. So now she's hitting me like, "Please come, please come. I don't want to go, without you. You know what I mean? Like this, that, and the third. My sister boyfriend's supposed to be going. Woo woo."
I don't give a fuck.
And I'm like, "Shorty, once again, I appreciate the offer. I understand, you want me to come and you want everything to be all happy-go-lucky, want to sing Kumbaya and all that good shit. But I'm good. I'm cool. I don't want to go. I'd rather not. Just go with your people and have a good time. Leave me out of it." So now she gets to crying. She gets an attitude. She's going back and forth with me over the phone. "I don't get why you don't want to come, and why. And if I say I need you to come and, you're my man, why wouldn't you do it?" I'm like, "All right, cool. Listen, check this out. I don't want to go because, first of all, I don't know your older sister. And from what I hear about your older sister, she's an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Even her own sisters don't really like her and get along with her like that. You feel me? So I don't think this is the right time for me to even be meeting somebody like that. You feel me? But still, once again, she's pushing the issue. "Please come. Please come." I'm like, fuck. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I go. I go because if I don't go, you're going to use this against me. You're going to hold it against me. You're going to try to act like I wasn't able to compromise with you, and I don't want to even give you any ammunition like that to use against me in the future, because I'm a compromising person. So if I want, my girl to come somewhere with me, or we going out, or we going here or there, whatever, and if she says no, and I constantly try to change her mind, constantly try to get her to go, then she can obviously see that that's important to me. So if she doesn't take that into consideration and try to compromise, it's going to be a motherfucking problem.
Today I got time, cuz.
So I kept that same energy with her. I'm like, fuck it. I compromise once again, since this seems to be so important to you for whatever reason. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, it's really important to you. So fuck it. I compromise. I go. So it gets to the day, we leave. Me, her mother, and her two sisters, all five of us. We go to the airport. We hop on the flight from New York to Florida. We get to Florida. We walk out the gate. We walk outside. And it's this big black dude standing there. And when they seen him, they all got excited and ran to this dude. So I'm like, I already knew her husband was black, a black dude, mind you. Shout out to all my Dominicans out there, but this was a Dominican family I'm talking about. So they all run to him. Boom. I'm so happy to see you, this, that, and the third. So instantly I found out and I realized that, okay, this big black dude is obviously her sister's husband. And mind you, I know that she knew this dude way before she met me, and they've been family way before me and her even met and all this good shit. So I expected her to be excited to see him and to see, her family. You feel me? But she was a little bit too excited. You know what I mean? She was a little bit too, when I tell you this girl smiled, bro, she smiled from ear to ear and she couldn't stop. She couldn't stop fucking smiling. I mean, she was just like an artist nigga. And I'm like, I understand you happy to see him and all that good shit, bro. We get it, All y'all happy, we get it. But out of everybody, even her sisters and her mother weren't even smiling as much. She was just like, I mean, she was smiling super fucking hard. And I'm like, damn, like, is it that damn serious though? You feel me? But me still trying not to be on no jealous shit, right? So I say, cool. I try to just shrug it off, whatever, moving on. Because I'm not no insecure type nigga. When it comes to jealous, I think everybody is jealous to an extent, especially when it starts to look like you're being disrespectful to your partner. I don't think that that's even, jealousy or being insecure. I think that that's just out of the matter of respect. When you're in a relationship, there are lines, and there are lines that are not to be crossed. So, and if you cross that line, you can't blame somebody for being jealous. You can't blame somebody for being insecure. That's like the easy go-to. It's easy to blame somebody, for being insecure, whatever, when you're the one that's obviously crossing the fucking line. So boom, we all hop in the whip. Nice little SUV, you know what I mean? 3-row seats, fit everybody comfortably. Boom, we out. We get to their crib. When we pull up to the crib, they lived in these nice condos in Florida. So we pull up to the crib. We obviously see that the condos is nice. So we get to their condo. Boom. He opens the door. We walk in. It's nice. Nice crib. So I'm like, okay, man, this is decent. Y'all doing y'all thing. You feel? So our sister comes out of the room, runs to him, hug him. Oh, what up, sis? Oh, woo, woo, woo. They catch up. They laughing and all that good shit. Everything cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything cool at this moment. So now, the night started to wind down or whatever, and they like, hey, let's play a game. So motherfuckers like, all right, what y'all want to play? So they're like, you know what? Why don't we play charades? So we all like, all right, cool. So everybody sit on the couch, and the first person up was her sister's husband. So he goes up and he's trying to act out, a movie or whatever. So as we sitting around, you just look around or whatever, and I glance at her, because this is my girl. You feel me? So I glance at her, like, trying to be on some sexy time with her low key, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what up, baby? I see you over there. You feel me? I look at this bitch. She's staring at this nigga like he a motherfucking whole snack. I mean, she's staring at this nigga like he a whole snack. You feel me? I mean, we all know what the flirtatious eyes is, what the sexy eyes is. We already know what that is. Just keep it a buck. So she looking at this nigga like, and just smiling. And I'm looking at this bitch like, shorty, hold on. Hold on. Cause I must be seeing wrong. So I look again. This bitch still staring at this nigga like, drooling over this nigga. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is really good with you, shorty? Like, so I'm looking like, yeah. And she not even like looking and then look away, try to play it off. Look away, try to play it off. Nah. She belongs to the streets. All in that nigga shit. So I'm like, okay. Okay. All right. We get done playing charades. Now we watch a movie. They're like, yo, put a movie on. So they put a movie on. So everybody's sitting on the couch watching the movie, right? So me and my girl, I'm sitting like right here. My girl sitting right next to me. You know, her mama, her sisters, and then you got her older sister and her older sister husband over there on that side. So, and then you got this big ass ottoman in the middle. So we laying on the couch, so we laying back, whatever, enjoying the movie. So her sister's husband, he puts his foot up on the ottoman. When he puts his foot on the ottoman, she puts her foot on the ottoman. So now their toes are like this, not touching, but super motherfucking close. I mean, super duper close like this, right? So I'm looking at her like,
What the fuck?
because I had to look a few times to see, are these motherfuckers playing footsie over here? So I'm looking, they toes real motherfucking close. I mean, super close upon each other. Nobody else got their leg on the ottoman but them two. So I'm looking like, hold on, bro. Like, is this bitch being disrespectful as fuck right now? Or am I tripping? So I say, you know what? My blood, so I couldn't even fucking pay attention to the movie. My blood is boiling right now. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker ain't never disrespected me like this. To my motherfucking face, my nigga. They get to the point where they feet touch, they feet look like they touching, but then it's like they do like a little.
It's about to go down.
I'm like, sure, you got me all the way fucked up. I mean, bro, I say, you know what? I need some air. I get up, I walk outside. Boom. I call my homegirl up. Like, yo. She's like, yo, what up? I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna believe what the fuck going on right now. So I tell her about the whole spiel what's happening right now. And because I'm trying to see, am I tripping? I'm trying to see, am I bugging out or am I on point? Because it could be either or. I could be bugging, but then again, I could be on point like a motherfucker. So I had to call another person just to solidify. Am I tripping? Do I got the right to be in my feelings right now? Do I got the right to be pissed off? My homegirl like, yeah. No cap. She like, hold on. So you mean to tell me she was overly excited to see dude. She's smiling, giving him the sexy eyes. And she playing footsies with the nigga all in your face? I'm like, yeah. She like, why the fuck you even still with that bitch? I'm like, man, I don't even know. I can't even tell you. But, you know, I had to call you to make sure I ain't tripping. I ain't bugging out. Make sure that, you know, I'm not being jealous or insecure or anything like that. Just try to get a third party, you know, advice or opinion on what the fuck they think is going on. So boom, I'm on the phone with her. I'm walking around the parking lot of the complex. And me and her just talking, you know, talking about what just happened, talking about her relationship and how her relationship going and, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with her, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up and, you know, telling her about that situation. And she telling me about her, you know, dating situation and we're just chopping it up. So I'm walking around the parking lot and I'm on my phone. And as I'm walking, I see Shorty comes out the condo and she's looking around. So I'm like, man, that bitch go right there because, mind you, I don't call my lady no bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I don't call my lady no bitch at the end of the day. You know, at this point and at this time, she was acting like a bitch. She wasn't my lady no more at that time. You his lady, apparently. Apparently you his mistress. Because you over here overly excited to see the nigga, smiling all in the nigga face, playing footsies with the nigga. Y'all ain't got no shoes on. I'm talking about no shoes on. Only socks. Just,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
as a motherfucking man, I'm supposed to be okay with that? I don't think so. So she comes out, she walks up to me while I'm on the phone with my homegirl. Who you on the phone with? Don't fucking worry about it. It ain't got shit to do with you. Go carry your ass back in there and play footsies with dude. Carry your ass back in there. You should be worried about him and his feet.
Damn!
Fuck you worried about what I'm doing for? So I'm walking, talking to my homegirl, and she come to me, what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? You gonna sit up here in my face and act like you don't know what the problem is. Like I wasn't sitting right beside you watching you play footsies with this nigga. Oh, you tripping, you're lying. That didn't happen. What? So I'm like, man, I could go in there right now and ask your sisters, ask your mama, ask whoever in that condo, was y'all playing footsies? And if they was gonna be honest, the honest truth would be yes. But because I know you're related to everybody in this house, you have the automatic advantage. They're gonna take your side over mine. So I'm like, don't even fucking worry about it. She goes back in the condo and she tells everybody that I said that, she wants him. Yeah, he thinks I want my sister's husband. And he said that we were flirting and we were playing footsies and this, that, and the third. So she's telling the whole spiel. So mind you, I'm in Florida. I'm in a city, in an area. Florida's a state. I'm aware of that. I know people in Florida. But the city that we was in, West Palm Beach, I don't know anybody over there in that city. So I have to go back in here. I have to go back in this condo. I came out here from New York, like we here visiting, and we supposed to be here for a whole week. I got to go back in here. And when I walk in there, everybody looking at me crazy. Everybody looking at me with the side eye. Like, you tripping. Like, what's your problem? Like, why do you think that she likes my husband? And so imagine how it was. Imagine how I felt having to stay there for a whole week with these people who all thought I was crazy. I was just a crazy, jealous, insecure dude. I had nobody in there on my side. Everybody was against me. Everybody looked at me, sideways. So think about how uncomfortable I was for a whole fucking week.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Yeah, man. So, long story short, that week was crazy. It was uncomfortable. You feel me? But, after that week, we shot back to New York and we had a discussion. We talked about it and all that good shit. Unfortunately, after that happened, we got back together.
What?
And fast forwarding to the point where I smashed old girl across the street.
My nigga.
Well, y'all already know how that went. So, I thank y'all for coming through, kicking it with me one more time, listening to your boy, stopping by my channel. If you have not hit that like, that subscribe, make sure you hit that motherfucker before you dip. And to all my Wolf gang out there, I love y'all. Y'all already know how we rocking. Y'all know how we coming. Y'all know how we creeping. Y'all already know how we sliding, baby. Wolf gang.